What's up, everybody? Welcome to Pandemic Gaming. I first want to apologize for the videos that I posted previously today. I went back and noticed that some of them do not have audio. I will redo every single one of those videos, or I'll try to, especially the guide video. I'll have that one for sure up and running soon. I'll probably do them tomorrow because I'm exhausted. I did a 24-hour stream today, so I first want to apologize if my grammar's wrong, anything like that. It's been a long day. But I do want to get a review out for Batman Arkham Knight. I have finished the story. I haven't done many of the side missions. I started the Riddlers, and I did a couple more, just a little smaller ones. But I'm going to break this down into 4 different categories. Let's see if I can get them straight this time. The first one is story, which is going to be 3 out of 3 points. Or out of 3 points. The second one is going to be gameplay, which is also out of 3 points. Feature, which is out of 2. And graphics, which is also out of 2. So the story, 3 out of 3 by far. I really want to talk about the story because it's excellent, but I'm not going to give away any spoilers. I am very sleep deprived, however, it blew my freaking mind. It's sort of like the old Batman games. You see, you always have the chance to always touch the bosses. You can never get to them. But you kind of follow them around. It builds a big story behind them. And this one is something that will absolutely blow your mind, like I said. I would try to refrain, if you're really interested in the story, I'll try to refrain from any streams because pretty much any moment in the story can be a huge spoiler if you are interested in the story. That one, I did finish the story. It took me about 22 hours to beat it, so it's a fairly long game. But as I said, it gets my 3 out of 3 for sure. Alright, secondly, we're going to talk about gameplay. Gameplay includes flying around, which I'm doing now, melee, Batmobile, which is also I kind of consider new features. However, I'm going to do it in gameplay as well. But that's also a 3 out of 3, and I'm going to kind of explain that one. The melee system, they kind of worked on the counter feature to where on the older games you kind of just spam the key or spam the button that you need purely just to get the counter. However, this one takes a little bit more skill. You have to actually aim towards the enemy that you have to want to counter. You have to time a little bit better in the older games. So it just makes it a little bit more fun to me. It's also a lot more difficult. It seems like the enemies that they have, they are really difficult at times. However, it just makes the game that much better. And then the Batmobile, you can do so much with the Batmobile. It offers so many different features. It is a big part of the game as well. That's why I included it under gameplay. Everything you do with the Batmobile somehow affects the game. And every single feature they added on it, the whole aspect of the thing was just built in beautifully. They did a terrific job with that as well. And then, lastly, the gliding, as you can tell, they've worked it up a little bit. You can actually do like a dive and full-on glide, so you can get yourself up. And it's very smooth as well. They did a terrific job with that one too. And now let's go on to talk about graphics, which is another reason why I'm way up here. As you can tell, it's a 2 out of 2. I mean, I feel like I shouldn't explain it, however I will. The detail on everything is phenomenal. Down to wood, rain, metal, I mean everything. It's just terrific. You can tell somebody spent a lot of time on this, and there's 3 different maps, and as you can see, you got something going on every single map. It's all different. You got some blimps that sit up in the air, smoke that constantly looks realistic. It's absolutely beautiful. And then lastly, we'll do features, which I'm also going to include the Batmobile. However, I already talked about that. It also got a 2 out of 2 for me. So if you add up those points, yep, this is my second 10 out of 10 game. I like to consider myself a harsh reviewer. However, I'm kind of biased towards games that I really enjoy. Bloodborne was a game that I did not think I was going to enjoy, but that also got a 10 out of 10. So, but it absolutely deserves it. I believe it's top contender for Game of the Year by far. They did an excellent job with the story. Graphics are beautiful. Gameplay is absolutely awesome. The features, they have different, I guess we'll consider gadgets in this one. They have the normal Batman gadgets, but they also added in a few new ones. I don't want to ruin those for you, so I'm going to let you guys play the game and figure out what those are. The Batmobile, as I said, you can do a whole bunch of different things with that, which just adds so much to the game. And then, I'm trying to think if we got anything else going on. They added some new enemy type things that make it a little bit more difficult, which makes the game more fun as well. It's a phenomenal game. If you have PlayStation, Xbox, anything like that, it's a definite buy. It's going to be most likely a Game of the Year. You'll at least see a Game of the Year edition come out for it. It's just phenomenal. But I'm like extremely tired, and I know I'm not making much sense, so I'm going to end this a little bit early. 10 out of 10, would buy it. It's got my recommendations highly. Play the story, you'll absolutely love it. It's just terrific. Anyways, I'm off for the day. Don't forget to follow my Twitch at twitch.tv/Xtream2. I am part of the streaming group, so check out all the other streams underneath in my info on my Twitch page. I'll try to post the links on there as well. Check out our Facebook. I'm going to change the name for that, so I'll let you guys know when I do that. But, happy game, you guys. Stay cool, everyone. You guys are going to be peace.